Hey folks, this is Caleb, and I'm here to tell you how much I love China's One Belt, One Road foreign policy initiative. It seems complicated, but it's not actually that complicated. This is what's going on. All over the world, China is building infrastructure. They're building high-speed trains. They're building hospitals, schools, power plants, water systems, all the infrastructure necessary so that third world countries, impoverished countries, can raise themselves up out of poverty and develop strong economies. That's what China's doing. They're doing it all over the world. It's called the One Belt, One Road Initiative. Previously, it was called the New Silk Road. Now, every time I start going on about how much I like China's foreign policy, people will say to me, come on, Caleb, do you really believe what the Chinese government officials are saying? Do you really think China is just doing this out of the goodness of its heart? It's acting selflessly. This is just, acts of charity and kindness. And every time somebody confronts me with that, I have to tell them, no, I don't think that. I don't think the Chinese government is being purely selfless. I think that China has determined that it is in their interest for countries in Africa, Asia, Latin America to rise up from poverty. Why? Because poverty is the root of drug addiction and narcotics gangs and terrorism. It's the root of the crisis of mass migration and refugees and people flowing over the borders. Poverty and underdevelopment is driving so many of the problems in our modern world. And the Chinese government has determined that it is in their interest as a country to stabilize the world, bring development to impoverished countries so that they can become more stable, so the world can be more peaceful. And you know what? It's in the interest of the American people also. We want a more stable world with less terrorism, with less drug cartels, with less chaos. That's in our interest. However, the USA is run by a class of Wall Street bankers who have a very different agenda. And I'm confident and excited about what China is doing, and I wish that our leaders would do similar things and try to develop and stabilize the world. We could use some infrastructure in this country.